Hello and welcome to RimWorld episode 1. I'm Acretio, and in this episode we will start playing the game. In the last episode, in the episode 0, I did set everything up, and as I said, now we will start the actual gameplay. I have not spent any time between these two episodes, and I don't really know what and how we will set everything up. But we will discover it as we are playing. I think we need to do some initial things. First of all is to get the work set to manual priorities. We want to get firefighting, patient, bed rest, and basic. That's like flicker switches and stuff like that. We want to set those at highest priority, and the highest priority for me is a 2, because if we have a 2 and we figure out that we need someone that smiths, we can set it up over there without having to do anything. Otherwise we would have to change everything. The doctor, let's see, 4, 3 and 5, yeah. Doctor also 2, of course. Let's see, warden 5, 7, this is our warden. Handle 3 and 4, this is definitely our guy to handle. Cook, we will have that also at 2. I'm basically setting up who will do what, and then I will prioritize it. Except the cook, I know that's gonna be relevant. Hunting, yeah, let's use that person, I guess. Since he is handling animals, he can do the hunting as well, I think. Construction, we have Eddie. Definitely Eddie. Growing, we have Trudy, and she will be busy cooking and growing. Mining, I think all of our guys can do, but the 2 that don't like it that much, they can do it as lower priority. Plant cat have to be Trudy. Smithing 7, 10 and 4, yeah, any of those, but not high priority. It will take a while before we get there anyway, and we probably have more people by then. Taylor, yeah, it will take some time before we get there, but those are able to do it. Art 9, definitely that person, but it's not prioritized. Crafting 7, 10 and 4, yeah, it's the same with that. Those 2 persons. Hauling and cleaning everyone can do, and research should be done by our guy that does the hunting. Not because of the hunting, mind you. So basically what we will have for these 3 persons, we will have 1 person taking care of animals and hunting, and oh yeah, that's true. We want him to haul and clean off after the research. So basically, warden, handle animals, mine, and then research. We have 1 person that will cook and handle plants and then haul and clean, and we have 1 that will construct and haul and clean. Okay, so that's fine, that's good. Now let's give them some weapons. We have Postman. Postman will have the best weapon of them. Equip that. And then we had, who is the second best at? Oh, come on. Second best at shooting. Wait, Postman actually only have a 5. And Eddie have Postman have a 4, Eddie have a 5. And Trudy have a 3. So Trudy will have the the plasteel knife. But the question is, should Eddie or Postman hunt? With the same skill set, I would say I would say Eddie should hunt and Postman should research instead. Mine and research. So Postman, please take that revolver instead. Eddie, you please take that bolt action rifle, I think it's called. Yeah. And there we go. That's the first thing we want to set. Second thing, we want them to be able to get everything they need. Components, flak vest, oh, and steel. Okay, and I did see some more food over here, yeah. So now we have everything kind of started. Now we want to build a small room where we can start everything. And this seems like a good spot. So let's get some walls up. We do have a bit of logs, of wood. Is it wood? Yes, it's wood in this game. We do have a bit of logs. We do have a bit of wood. And we are in a forest, so we can easily get more wood. So let's get that and close up this a bit. I don't know, one of these will get closed, the other one will be open. I don't know which one yet, but we need some beds. Oh yeah, I forgot that. I do have a few mods installed, but the mods I have installed is only for, well, yeah, basically they are for avoiding micromanaging. For instance, stuff we build that have quality can only be built by the best builder we have. Oh, let's cancel this. I will try to remember to go through the mods in the next episode. 3 beds like that. And then we can get the structure finished, another wooden wall and a door over here. That way we have maximum space for everything else. And there are a few things we want to get inside. Cancel those. Get copies of that and we place them like that. We could have left it like as it was. Never mind. This is our start. We need a stockpile as well. Normal stockpile. That size. In that we want stuff that will deteriorate if it's outdoors. So we want to store food, yes. Oh yeah, we need to get some... we need to get some way of getting a refrigerator. I'm thinking maybe we do that over here. Or maybe this is better as a refrigerator. Now, we will probably... we will do that properly afterwards, but right now we just need something to start. So what do we want? Actually, let's see. Let's instead clear all and just add what we know that we want. We want all kind of food. And we want medicine. We also want wood. But not in that stockpile. The rest of these components are deteriorating. Oh, we want components here as well. Let's see, where do we have components? Is that items? artifacts? Nope, definitely not. Not weapons, not apparel, not... well, maybe buildings? No. Chunks? Nope. Oh, here they are. Advanced component and component. There we go. So we want that, and we want to set the priority to preferred. Just to... nah, actually not. We want to have it still as normal. So we have a small zone for that. We do want another zone. Oh, I thought you could just do it like that, but apparently we need another zone. Like that. This one is for... that is for wood only. Wood also deteriorates, so that's a good idea. And we are ready to actually start the game, I think. Maybe, not really. We also want to get some food grown. So we might want to set that up before we actually start the game. So let's go to the zone. Oops. And get a growing zone. Now, I have never had this big of a good growing area. So I don't know how to handle it really. That's not how to handle it. Is that rich soil? Yes, it is. And this is rich soil. I guess let's expand this zone upwards. No, that's fine. How big is it? 10 by 7? That seems to be okay. How do we handle it? And then we make 10 by 7. Oh, was this 7? Yes, it was. So we have another 10 by 7. Both of them are in rich soil. This one is potato plants and this one is corn. Both of them for animal food, human food I mean. And both of them completely in rich soil, I think. Yep. So let's see what happens now. They should grab all of their things. Oh, what's this, by the way? That's a male red fox. What can we do with that? We can't do anything. That's actually too bad. We can't use it for hauling or anything, but what do you do? Need colonist beds. Yeah, I know that. Let's just go. Eddie is hauling stuff to wall. Postman is also hauling medicine. And Trudy is cutting oak tree. Good. So our people are doing stuff. And once inside... oh yeah. Once inside, the medicine won't deteriorate, but it's not inside yet. We still have holes in the walls and we have no roof. So all of it have to be fixed before it stops deteriorating. Oh yeah, in the beginning we don't have any lights, anything else, basically. So we need to get a lot of stuff handled, a lot of stuff built. There we go. So this, oh, it's almost inside. What happened to the wood you grabbed? I don't know really. Oh, she must have left it over by the bed, I guess. Yeah, so Trudy is working hard to get everything planted. The steel is not deteriorating, that's good. And we get the roof built. So soon we should have everything properly, not refrigerated, but properly indoors at least. Yeah, and it's not deteriorating anymore. Great! So now we have all of the beds, and we have all of the important stuff indoors. And well, not all of the food, but... Oh, true. We need to add apparel to that one as well. That needs to be brought inside. Otherwise that deteriorates. And I see no reason in letting that happen. Okay, you please can prioritize hauling that. Eddie, please hold that. And Postman, you can please prioritize hauling the flak vest. And then I think we have all of the important pieces that deteriorate. We have all of that inside. We do have 800 silver as well that we might want to add over here just to have control over it. Where do we find silver? Items? Oh, there it is. Okay, so what we can do more is to get... We can hunt animals. Different animals fight back. Some fight back, some don't. We can... Oh, there's a ship chunk over there that we can grab and get to be our own. And... Oh, berry bushes. Oh yeah, we can harvest berries from the berry bushes. What I think we will do first. Oh, look at that. More steel. Let's allow it. I think... Oh, actually what we should do first. How many are those? 2, 1, 1. Okay. Not much at all. Oh yeah, that's by the way also one thing, one mod that we have, that we are, when we start a new job, we are looking, is there anything to haul that's close by? And then we will haul that, so that they don't run without stuff, unless they have to. Okay, so he's hauling all of that, and we are basically finished with the most important things. I think the next thing we want is probably to get some food area. And when I say food area, I don't mean to grow food, I mean to prepare food and keep it cold. Let's see our research. In the research we can research different stuff that we need. And we do have... Yeah, we do need to get we need to research ways of getting, what's it called? Getting electricity. But we do have air conditioning. We do have electricity, we do have nutrition paste, but we don't have any way of generating electricity. We need to research either watermill, solar panel, or geothermal. And which one? Well, the geothermal is all the way over there. But I still think that's the best one to research. And since it's over there, maybe we will start by placing our food production close by. Why not? So, let's make a structure. Let's make more than one structure, by the way. But let's start with one. I think that's about the size of the the geothermal power. So this should be well out of reach for that. Wait, we could do it. Oh, this is interesting. One more. We could do it another way. Could do plans. Whoops. And remove plans. Then we don't actually ask them to build stuff. Cancel that. And make plans, please. So what do we need for food? Well, we do need somewhere to eat food. Okay. And the place to eat food, in the beginning, it will be outside. But eventually, it might be like... it might be like over here we have a building. Let's say we have a table, chairs. So this is where to eat. We do have some space for light and plants and whatever. This is eating. We do need somewhere to store food. I think that's over here. We will have a door over there. We will have a door over here to get through the eating area. This is our storage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. This actually works out better than I thought. I want to make rooms that are based on 6 by 6, but I wasn't planning it for the food. So that's where we store food. Okay, yeah. That's where we store food. Store prepared meals. Not all food, just prepared meals. And then we can have... what's it called? We can have coolers on the back wall. And then we do need to prepare food somewhere. And we do need to have raw food. And raw food, there are 3 variants. Actually, a couple of variants. There is like the corn, potatoes, all of berries, all of the plant stuff. There is also meat. But there is part of the meat is also dead animals. So there are dead animals and meat, and together with the meat we can add other stuff like milk and those kind of things. Oh, look at that bear. Grizzly bear. Oh. Actually, especially in the beginning, it's quite good to keep track of the what's it called? Of the carnivores. simply because they used to kill prey and then they don't eat all of it, and then we can hold that stuff and use it for whatever we want. So we can get gains from it. Okay. So how far did we get? Well, we got the dining room, we got the storage of food. And I think it's all wrong, but that's beside the point right now. We need somewhere to prepare the food. We need 2 areas to prepare the food. One to slaughter animals and 1 area to prepare food. And I don't think they belong together. So let's see, we have this. And we could. I don't know how to build this in a good way. Or maybe I do, coming to think of it. What if we prepare food? We have 1, 2 tables. We have seats. We have seat, prepare food, seat, prepare food, seat. And then we have a wall over there. And we have a wall over there. We remove plants over here. So this is preparing food. And then downwards, we are storing some kind of food. No, but we want to store food on top. That's the thing. Because if we store food on top, we can have all of the coolers upwards. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm not thinking about this in a good way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make a square out of this and remove this part. And just make 4 squares. What can we do with 4 squares? We can store food, store prepared meals. We can, maybe, I'm thinking if we have 4 buildings like this to keep cold, it will cost fewer resources than having to hold a long row of buildings cold. Because we don't have the walls in the middle, helps a bit. So we need to store food. We need to store food, we need to prepare food. Do we need to separate meat and vegetables? We need to do it, we need to have different zones for them. Because otherwise we will probably get way too much vegetables. But apart from that, I don't think we need to have 2 different areas for them. Which is actually key for this. Because if we... How do we do this? Oh, let's do it like this. Clear that, build it there instead. This is where we prepare food. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. This is where we prepare food. have an opening to the storage. We prepare. We have a wall. We get rid of that wall. We have an opening over there. We prepare food. Here we store we can have one big area where we store both meat. I think this will work. Let's build a wall over here instead. Remove that wall and all of that. And then set this up. Not that one. Like that. And we get rid of that one. So we have a big area over here where we store all of our food. Vegetables, meat, and dead animals. We prepare food, both slaughter and create meals over here. And here's our dining room. Is that big enough? Yes, it is. And we get an opening over here. So this is the only thing we actually need to get to make cold. The rest of it can be quite okay. That can be maybe not heated, but we don't need to keep it cold at least. Okay, let's go for that. Now, ideally, I think we don't want a wooden wall, but in all honesty, we have no choice really. We don't have the technology to do anything more complex than that. When we deliver food over here, do we want to go through this? Or do we want to have another door somewhere? And I think we want another door over there. Then we can go straight in. Oh, and we need to get coolers. Two, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, those are in the middle. I think we do need 3 coolers eventually. Right now we don't need any of them, obviously. But having it like this, we have prepared for everything. So, coolers, a room, and oh, let's get this cut down. Let's get that tree cut down, and this tree we want to cut down as well. So we have this area, we have the food, we have preparation, and we have dining room. No, this is not a dining room. That's wrong. That's right. This is an area for storing finished meals. So maybe we want the door over there instead. Yeah. In the beginning we can store meals here as well. But eventually we want to store them over there. So this is what I would call pretty okay start. And the good thing with this is that we can already start to create... Oh yeah, let's do that. We can already create... Can we use an electric stove? Electrically powered stove with an attached countertop for preparing meals. I don't know if we can use... I don't think we can use fuel for an electric stove. I know we can use an electric tailor bench without electricity. But I think we actually do need... we do need a fuel stove. I don't like it. Oh, we want to grab those stuff as well. Where do we have? Postman, cloud watching. That's nice. Please prioritize this instead. This, by the way, is probably dangerous. I've not opened one of them myself, but I've seen other people do it on YouTube, and it never ends well. Oh yeah, need recreation variety, of course. How could I forget about that? For now, we don't have a lot of stuff that we could use as recreation, but we could place a horseshoe pin over there. That's a random spot, by the way. We could add a chess table and poker table and billiards as well, but right now just a horseshoe pin is fine, and that actually helps improving the people's aiming skills. Oh, we want to expand that zone. It's almost full, like that. We actually want to expand it even more, and then we want to shrink it over here. And this is full. We want to expand that to cover that area as well. That should be plenty of room. What are you doing, Eddie? You're going for a walk. Yeah, in this game you have to let the people do their own thing as well. You can... Let's have a quick look. The architect menu is to build stuff. Then you have work, where you set up what different people will do, can restrict where, and there you can set they should work all day, and then they will be really unhappy, or they should have recreation time, or whatever you want. You can also set areas, home area, which is created automatically when something is built, and area 1, which is, well, it's possible to set to manage areas manually. Let's rename that. I like to have one animal home area. And let's expand animal home. That should be like over here. Oh, one more, please. There we go. And then we can restrict Trudy. You should always be in animal home. We can create more of these areas if we want to. We can do it from there as well. We can assign stuff. What kind of medical treatment will they get? Outfits, food restrictions, drug policies. Oh yeah, drug policies. I do want to select the no drugs policy, but actually allow beer for recreation. That's what I think is fair. So if they are addicted, they are allowed to have that kind of drug. Otherwise, for recreation, they are only allowed beer, and they are not allowed anything to be scheduled. Okay. So that's the assign. Then we have the animals, which we have Mardi Gras right now. We can select it. We can set the animal home, which is what we want to do. Make sure that Mardi Gras, that's a male. Make sure that he doesn't move outside of this area. When we get more animals, we can do other stuff as well. But that's basically it. Oh, and what kind of medical treatment it will get. We have a list of wildlife. All of the animals that are in this area. We have loads of does, for instance. And the does, they have a 0% chance of getting getting mad and trying to attack you when you try to kill them. But if you go for a cougar or a grizzly bear, every time you hit them, you have 10% chance, which, well, it can hurt. It's usually not lethal, but it can hurt, really. Research, we can choose what we want to get, and we want to research geothermal power. World, we can go to the map, we can see what other tribes we have close by, and we can send caravans out. We will get, eventually, we will get, what's it called? We will get tasks to do on the world map. History, I don't know, it's probably just statistics. Factions, all of the other types of, all of the other people in this country, and the menu. I won't go into that because it does show what my Steam username is, not my password. Oh, up in the top we have our stuff, and I want to expand that, and I want to, yeah, I do want to see how much wood we have. Yeah, maybe that one as well. Let's see what we do eventually. But for now this is kind of okay. So we have that. We do want to get some research done. How do we do that in a good way? Problem is, I don't remember if the research... Oh yeah, the standard research bench, that can be moved. But when you go to the more advanced ones, you can't move it anymore. So we can get the simple research bench. We can get that created over here. Or should we have it outside? Maybe. Yeah, I see no reason why we shouldn't have that outside. Let's place it over. Oh, that's the reason. Let's cancel that and let's place it inside instead. Where did it go? There, wooden simple research bench. Let's place it over by... Yeah, it's outdoors, I know. Let's place it just by the door. Then we have furniture, we have a dining chair that we will place in front of the bench to make sure that we will get that we will get a little bit comfortable while researching. Because one of our guys will be researching a lot. Oh, which guy is that? That's Postman. And what's your bio? Yeah, you're on underground. That's good. So he don't need outdoor or lights and never gets cabin fever, which is great because he will be researching in this small dark hut. Trudy is planting potatoes. Great, Trudy. Let's harvest some stuff for the fun of it. This have been moved around and we have everything set up properly, I think. Yeah, I think so. And some people have used some of the clothes, but that's what we want them to do, so that's fine. Oh yeah, that's why we had steel. We do have the coolers. Oh, we want to turn them off. There's no reason to have them turned on. Well, we don't have any power, so even if we do have them turned on, it doesn't make a difference. But we don't want them turned on. Oh yeah. Doors in this game, they are always locked, so the enemies can't get past them without problems. There are exceptions, but Usually they are locked, but they are any person or any animal can go through them. Any animal, any of our animals, not like the wildlife, they can't. Not without destroying it first. Oh, and 2 people are sleeping, that's great. Oh, and we do have a wooden simple research bench. Great. The exception when enemies can go through doors, you can block them open, so hold them open. And if we do that, then they are open and can be, anyone can go through them. Okay, so that's the first day. We got a lot of things planted. We got this little hut built, and we got a big cooling room built with a research bench. That's really good. That's really, really good. The placement is maybe not optimal of this kitchen. That should have been kind of in the middle, but we didn't do that, so let's just accept it and do it better next time. Let's do some more planning. We can speed the game up even more. Oh yeah. When we look at a person, we can see a log of the events that have happened. We can see what they are wearing. So using a plastic knife, synthread pants and button-down shirt, and some food. You can see the social thing. How do they like the other people in the colony? We have a bio, which basically contains of information, what have happened with this person and how good are they at certain things. And the more they work with some things, the better they get at it. And then we have the needs. Oh, let's go. Let's look at the health. This is basically the important part. And what kind of medipack they will be able to use. Best quality or industrial tech medicine. Or maybe just herbal medicine. Or the doctor will come and do stuff, but no medicine. Or the doctor won't even care to turn up. But best quality, well, we only have industrial tech medicine right now. Oh, that's actually a good point. I want to do another growing area. Let's do that right away. Right away. Right. Oh, rich soil. Yes, that's stony soil. Okay, rich soil, and then we have it straight up over here. Behind the tree, have rich soil. One step up and all the way. Okay. So let's shrink that. That was the stony area, right? Yes, stony soil. On stony soil it grows worse. On rich soil it grows better than it does everywhere else. So let's expand this zone. Let's see, like that, and like that. And this zone is for, well, it is for heel root, which will help out, which is a medical plant. Herbal medicine, but still better than no medicine. Do we have a person that can handle? Oh yeah, she have 8. So some of the plants, as you can see, they require minimum skill, and heel root requires 8. But through truly can do that. That's great. Okay, let's look at the last one, which is the needs. There we can see how the people feel and what they want, and all of that. We can see, are they hungry? Then they probably usually go and get some food. Do they need to rest? What about recreation? We only have this this wooden horseshoe pin to play with right now. We need to add more of them later on. How beautiful is it? How is it looking where they are? This is changing as they change room. What's their comfort level and outdoors? Yeah, I don't know. And this combines with all of this, which is positive things and negative things. Very low expectations. She have a burning passion for plant work. Initial optimism. Oh, it's a tough situation, but I'm excited to be founding a new settlement. Expires in 7 days. So that's, I guess, in the start of the game to give you a little bit of help to start. And very low expectations. That's probably also mostly in the beginning. She's comfortable, or have been recently, but she was disturbed since there were more than one person. She ate without a table. They hate that. She's soaking wet. She's outside in the rain. She slept in the cold. Yeah, it's 6 degrees, so not that warm. If we do that, we can see, oh, it's 8 degrees in the bedroom right now. This is another mod, by the way, to be able to see the temperature in rooms in an easy way. Unsightly environment. Yeah, we will probably maybe fix that. And it's an awful barracks she have to sleep in. So all of this and this, I actually think this gets into numbers here, and these numbers get into the mood counter, and as long as it's above this point, and that, I think that point is a little bit different for everyone, then the people are kind of happy. If it's low, they risk breaking. If it's very low, the risk is higher and breaking is bad. And if it's below the last one, it's really bad. But right now, everything is good. Okay, so let's see if we can plan the next set of next house. What's that? That's 15, yes. Oh. We don't want to use this area since we want to have that for planting. Ideally, we don't even want to use this area. We might have to use it anyway, but for now, let's look at it like this. Or actually like... Oops. Wrong button. Designate forbidden items. Okay. I didn't even know that what I did. And then, oh, that should be removed. Then 1, 2, 3, and we have another. If we do this, we get all of it marked out, but that might not be a bad idea. 15 by 15, and then we can get rid of stuff instead. 6 by 6, 6 by 6, 6 by 6, and 6 by 6. Actually, let's get rid of all of the walls in here. And let's place a door, or plan for a door, over here at least. Wait, didn't we choose research? We did, I think, but it didn't register. Now we have set it at least. Let's cancel that. This, we have a door over here, so this will be dining room, and it will be a recreation room. So both dining and recreation at the same area. And that should be kind of central, and then we build houses, houses or whatever you want to call it around that. What's that? That's a bush. Let's cut it. And eventually, but not yet, we will be able to set up, of course, set up lamps and all of that, but also set floors. Get floors everywhere. Okay, so Eddie is roofing this area. Roofs will be added automatically when you have built a new area. Postman, will you do research? Yes, great. You're my hero. And Eddie is cutting the oak tree. Okay, nice. Maybe we should go further up than I was initially planning. For two reasons. One is that this is kind of the middle of everything, and this is. And then going up will allow some work area. But actually this is the middle of everything. This is some production. Okay, Trudy is planting wild hill root, and then we have some planted hill root. But I guess that these won't be harvested until they are finished growing. Normally they would be, but since that's part of our hill root area, I think that they are clever enough not to get rid of them. And that is cleaning. That's good. Well, both good and bad actually. Because if Eddie is cleaning, that means that there's no other work to be done. Well, mining maybe. But basically no other work to be done. And that means that there are a lot of stuff that could be hauled instead. So maybe we want to set up... Oh yeah, I haven't thought about that. We need a storage area. I think we want to create a dumping stockpile over here. That will hold no corpses. I'm sorry, but no corpses. It will hold chunks of granite, limestone, marble, sandstone, slate and steel. And it will also hold steel itself. Let's not worry about the rest. But doing it like that, Eddie can start hauling all of the steel we have into this area. And there is a lot of it around the map. So we have a bit of work to do now. What Eddie also could do is to build stuff. If we... Okay. Now I think I know what to do. If we start to build walls over here, and then we start building walls over here, let's actually use what we have set up over here, and we are missing out on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles. It's 8 tiles. Let's make a wall over here instead of over here. And then we have 3 bedrooms. So let's place doors, one there, one here, and one here, I guess. Then Eddie have a lot of stuff to do again. And then we can move the beds quite early. Oh yeah, normal bed, normal bed, normal bed. Buildings, or not buildings, but some of the quality stuff can be different qualities. Well, normal is, well, average. It could be awful up to, I think, excellent. And what I have done this far, but I don't think I will do it in this series, is that I have built double beds for all of the people. But I don't think that's necessary. Don't think it's more beautiful or helps us in really in any way. So let's not do it this time. Trudy, you're soon finished sowing heel root. Do we have, if we look at our wildlife, where's our grizzly bear? Oh yeah, you can see here that it's a predator. Where's our grizzly bear? It's over here. I'm interested, well, I want to know where it is. That's one thing. But I also want to see, have it killed anything close by? Where's our cougar? Okay, that's alive. It haven't killed anything. That's good. Well, it's, I don't know if it's good or bad, but that's the way it is. I'm not complaining about it. It's just that if it kills something, we want to grab it. How's the research going? Oh, we can see over here. Very slowly. The thing is, I don't want to build... what's it called? I don't want to build a fuel stove if I don't have to. I prefer the electric one. But if I have to build a fuel stove, I will, of course. Oh, look at that. So we have one set of herbal medicine. So she actually harvested what was there instead of letting it all grow up. Oh, we do have more hill root. That can be harvested. And I think we should have a look at berries as well. We can see down here, 72% grown, 68%, 77%, and ready to harvest. Of course we can harvest if it's not ready as well, but we might not get as much. Let's harvest that. It will take a little bit of time before they get there, and in the meantime... Oh wait, we have no more wood. In the meantime, before they get there, it will probably finish growing. Okay, harvesting wild hill root, but we need some more wood. So let's go and give orders to chop wood, and let's chop wood in our general area. There we go. And Trudy, what do you do? Harvesting or bringing stuff to the stockpile, and then you go out and harvest wood. Great. Or, yeah, harvesting oak tree, it says, but cutting down trees. Eddie, what do you do? You are hauling. That's great. And postman, you're researching. That's also really good. Need light. Ready to harvest. Let's harvest that one. Okay, and now we have a bit of wood. And we can continue building all of this. Yay. Only normal beds, but we can't expect too much in the beginning. But anyway, I have played for more than an hour, and we do have kind of a bit of a base started. So we have to end it here. See you all next time. Bye.